Welcome to another virtual adult improv show with the LA Connection players. I'm Ken Scove, the founder and owner of the LA Connection. We're celebrating 48 years of dishing out fine comedy improv. We have a theater out here in Burbank. We went online about 5 years ago doing both short and long form shows. And today we're going to be doing some long form shows, and I'll tell you all about that in just a moment. But let's introduce the cast playing today, starting with Andrew.
Hi, I'm Andrew. Hope you have fun with us.
Brian.
Hey, y'all. Happy Daylight Savings.
For those of you who didn't know, change your clocks now. Jack.
Hey, everyone. We shouldn't have daylight savings anymore.
Lydia.
I agree with Jack, and thanks everybody for watching.
Nick. He has no opinion about daylight savings. Zoe.
Hi, I'm really looking forward to when we turn the clocks back again in the winter.
And James.
Personally, I'm a bigger fan of night dark savings time, but that's just me.
Okay, he's a backwards guy. All right, you guys go away for a second. Just go hide. Okay, now while they're getting ready, they're going to be getting into a costume or character for our first long-form game called Bed and Breakfast. Now, I'll be playing the host and the owner of this house. You'll be seeing in just a moment. We're out here in California, up in Southern California hills. And I'll tell you, we have a beautiful place I have here. And it's got a pool and just wonderful setting with a lot of different rooms. So we're going to have the different people go into a bed and breakfast. And let's just see what it looks like. There it is. There's my lovely Southern California house. You see the palm trees. Makes you want to stay here. So I have different families that come and stay with me. I have a mother, father, and their son. I also have a father of a daughter and his brother, the uncle, and of course my son who helps run the bed and breakfast. So let's bring everybody in right now. Okay, so go ahead, and if you could just put, yeah, thank you very much. Okay, got a couple other stragglers coming in. Okay, good. And his mother said she's in the bathroom. Let's see if here she is. Okay, great. Good to have you all. Now I know you can see the house here. I know you just saw it in pictures. You can see there's a pool and sitting area out there. There's a spa out there. There's walking trails all around the house because we have hills all around us. And I do have a little casita over there, if you can see that in the background. So you can just barbecue if you'd like. I know you're all here for the weekend. I know family number one, Andrew, Lydia, and their son Jack. You're from the Massachusetts area, so welcome to come out here to California. I know you wanted to kind of get out of the cold weather out there, and we do have a nice crisp between 70 and 85 degrees out here. So it's real nice, which is why a lot of people come here. I know family number two, you guys are from Tennessee, and I know it got a little cold out there too, so you guys decided to come out here and stay at my beautiful palatial bed and breakfast. So a little bit about myself, my son, Brian, and I'll let him talk to you guys in just a second. But my wife, unfortunately, she passed away about 3 years ago, and Brian decided to move back with me. He went into college. He decided to drop out of college and come back and help his old man here. He now is actually doing electrical work. He does generators and things like that. So he's got a job out here doing that, and he helps set up this whole thing. So even if we have a blackout or anything like that, we got generators everywhere. I mean, so this place is fully equipped. It's got two sitting rooms, one a actual room where there's a movie screen, a little movie room that you can watch any DVDs we have there, or we have Netflix. We have a whole library you can go through, and then we also have our main living area, which also has a big screen TV as well. So I just wanted you to get the lay of the land. There's also a rose garden, and we have brochures for day trips. If any of you want to take day trips, we can arrange to help you get those. But we do have dinner here every night at 6 o'clock. So if you want to eat dinner here, you can. You don't have to. It's your choice if you want to eat out. Okay. So I'm going to have family number one kind of stay with me now. Brian's going to talk with you as well, my son. So family number two, go ahead and go check your quarters out. Okay. Okay. So before I let Brian talk a little bit, I know I got a little bit of information from Lydia. So thank you about why you wanted to come out here. Apparently, your son Jack has been getting in some trouble out there on the East Coast, hanging out with maybe some of the wrong people. And you said we just need to get away from this crowd right now. Plus, apparently, they were going to have a big rave or something like that out there this weekend. And you said, I got to get him out of here because he'll go to that rave. Okay. Andrew, I know that you're a tech guy and you run a big corporation. So I know you're probably tensed up working all the time because you handle, I think, 300 employees. You're now getting into quantum computing and AI, and this tech world's changing so fast. So I know you've worked with some very big people, so that's great. Lydia, I know that you are a white witch, I think. So I know that you said you might go outside at night if there's a full moon and howl. So that's okay. I just wanted to let you know it's okay. Just don't howl inside if you could. If you want to go out, you can go up on the hill behind us and get closer to the moon. Okay. All right, Brian, why don't you tell everybody a little bit about some of the things we have going around the house that they could do, or maybe some of the things inside the house they might want to do, like a pool table or whatever.
Yeah, of course. I mean, like my dad mentioned, we got barbecues going outside. We've got the movie theater screen on the inside. What he didn't mention is we also do have a recreational room, which includes things like a pool table. We got dartboard in there. There's an arcade room, which got a bunch of old school arcade machines. We also have a boxing ring in the bottom, in the basement as well. So, Jack, if you need to get some of that aggression out, feel free to meet me down there. Throw some gloves on. We'll duke it out. What else? There's a tennis court in the back of the yard out there. It's kind of hidden off center, and there is a pool with a diving board as well. So there's lots to do. All I ask is that you do not touch any of the light switches, because if you touch the wrong one outside, it will turn the whole thing down. So if you're looking to turn a light off, just make sure you clear it with me first, okay?
Mm-hmm. He's wired this place unbelievable. Now, Lydia, you told me that, I just want to make this, we can keep this amongst ourselves, of course, but Jack, is it true that you have ADHD? Because it seems like you're not really focusing much on anything we're saying.
I focus on everything around me. I just embrace.
Okay. Can you remember one thing Brian said, like one activity we have here at the house?
He said to turn off the light switches. Yes.
No, he said, Brian, do you want to tell him that again?
Do not touch the light switches. Do not touch the light switches. If you need to turn off a light, come check with me which light switches are safe. How many fingers am I holding up?
However many you want.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Okay. All right. So he's into like.
Lydia, do not let your kid touch a light switch.
Okay. Now, Lydia, we also told you that you can't have drugs on the facility, even though it's legal to smoke weed now and take edibles. Obviously, if you take an edible, I'm not going to know, but you can't smoke any weed or anything. You can have alcohol if you're over 21. We do have a little bar that you can get alcohol that's included. Andrew, is there anything you want to talk to me about your family? I know that you're not home a lot, so I know this was a very big thing for you.
Yeah, no, I run Arcadia Analytics. We're a giant tech firm based out of Wisconsin.
Mm-hmm. It must be hard for you to commute from Boston to Wisconsin.
Yeah, Yeah, it's a pretty long commute, but I do like it on the plane trip. I can get a lot of work done. So
I know that Lydia said you're only home like sometimes on Saturday. You fly back
yeah,
because you stay late Friday, so you fly in Saturday, then you fly out on Sunday
yeah,
afternoon.
Saturday
Basta was,
night.
yeah.
Saturday night. I
You've,
have to be back for Sunday. We have
oh,
Sunday really early morning meeting. It's like a thing. So really, I'm just at home
He likes to be
with
somewhere else.
Lydia.
He likes to be somewhere else, Kent.
Exactly.
okay, so you're home about 4
And
hours.
Lydia understands.
Okay, so you don't really have much of a relationship with your son, Jack.
I mean, I know some of the things he's done.
Okay, well,
I know that he does karate.
okay,
It is so sad.
okay.
He says it's because he does not like that I do my work at our home, that I have people come in so that I can do my work. He does not like this. He goes away. He never come home. Jack is a little lost puppy. Yes, aren't
When you say
Jackie?
people come over, we talking other witches?
No, I don't.
Yes.
No, they're not other witches. I'm telling them what's going on in their lives.
So you're kind of like a psychic witch.
Yes.
High priestess. You're a high priestess witch.
Yes.
I see. Okay.
See,
It's a
this
gift and it's a gift and a burden. And I just want to say that when Lil Kent was talking, I got a feeling here, and I think he's hiding something.
Who? You think who? Brian's my
Lil
son?
Kent,
Let's talk about me. Yeah.
Brian's hiding something?
yes.
Okay. All right. Well, maybe you got to. I think maybe you and him can talk later about that privately if you get the feeling
We'll
that you
see.
can tell him what you think that is. Okay. Thank you, family number one. I'm going to have the other family come in a second, but I'm going to talk to my son first.
Yeah.
Thank the three of you,
Jack,
family.
Jack, let's go, honey. Honey.
Don't touch any light switches, please, for the love of God.
Okay, that guy, that son, he's worse than I thought. She said he had ADHD and he doesn't focus, and now he's getting into some weird stuff. So I know the karate thing. Apparently, he gets in fights at school.
That sounds possible. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a senior. He's a senior in one of the Boston high schools.
Yeah. I'll straighten him out. We'll get him in the boxing ring. I'll give him a little. Show him a little.
Well, I don't know.
Maybe
He
then
knows
we'll find out
karate.
what
You don't
to
know
do.
karate, son. You know boxing. They're two different.
Well, so what? He can use his legs, and I can use my hands.
Okay. All right.
Sounds like a perfect opportunity.
All right. Well, this doesn't have any major accident here. What do you think she meant when she said, "There's something you're hiding"? Is there
I
something
don't know.
you're
She's
hiding?
talking about like my bald spot that's coming in back here.
I don't think. No, she's not talking about that.
Huh.
So
I don't know.
I know that you said you came home from school to be with me, but is there another
Yeah.
reason that you didn't tell me? Did something happen when you were away at school in Seattle?
Look, I may or may not have gotten in trouble for rigging some lights together and causing it to blow up a wing of the school.
Oh, yeah, I read about that, but they didn't.
Yeah.
They didn't. I see. So, wow. Okay. Well, you don't have anything rigged up here. That's what if they turn on the switches? You're saying it's just going to turn all the electricity off if they hit the wrong
It's
switch?
just going to shut it all off. Nothing's going to blow unless they touch the switch in the second master bedroom. If they touch that one, then there might be a problem.
You got to tell me these things. So basically, you put a breaker that will turn everything off on a light switch near the pool.
Yeah.
Okay, there's got to be a reason you did that, because there's some reason that you wanted to make everything black out. I know you have ladies up here sometimes when I'm gone, and you probably use that blackout switch saying, "Oh, we lost electricity." Is that your little game? And then you go in and light candles?
Yeah, I learned it from the best. You told me that one story about you and mom in 1974, and
It worked. It worked. I didn't.
I know.
I just didn't think you were going to do it here. Okay, let's get family number 2 to come on in. Okay. All right. Great to have you. All right. So you guys are from Tennessee, and that's great. And before I let Brian talk to you guys a little bit about it, why don't you, Nick? Why don't you tell us a little about you and your daughter and your brother? Then we'll talk to them too. Tell us a little bit about your background and stuff. I never found out exactly what you did.
Absolutely. So I'm actually a professor of psychology, and I think that personally, if you would like me to, and you could comp our visit just a little bit, I could smudge the entire area and cleanse you of any of your negative spirits and demons in the area. See, I got into witchcraft because I believe that Zoe, don't make that face, Zoe. You are the one who showed me Zoe. So it's okay, Zoe. I love you too. I love you so much. It's okay. It's okay to embrace those hard feelings. You know that. You know that.
Okay, let's go back to witchcraft. Lydia's a witch. She's a high priestess
There's another
witch.
witch here. Yeah. I thought I felt the energy of another witch here.
Okay, what is that? What is the energy of another witch?
I don't have a territorial streak or anything. It's not my territory. I'm sure she's very
witch
nice.
Fight on our property?
No witch fights. I don't fight anymore like that. Zoe got in trouble once for getting into a fight, and I had to put an end to it. You remember that, Zoe? Is that why you've got such an attitude towards me, Zoe? James, you remember. You remember, James. What did you say to me? James, can you... James, I don't like talking bad to my daughter. Can you please discipline her for me? I know.
No, you don't. And that kind of talk does not go far in this house, young lady.
There goes Dad, just pawning me off.
Our house, you mean?
Okay. Zoe, how long has your dad been a witch?
You showed me. You should know. You were 14 years old when you brought home that little book.
Mm-hmm.
That book was for high school. I had to read it for school. Look, Kent, this is in my dad's suitcase. I found it.
What?
It's not. This is an act. It's all this.
It's salt. It's for protection. It's not for my nose.
We can't have drugs. You're gonna have to leave that. Leave that on the desk, and I will.
Was that powdered sugar?
That. Keep that away from my son too, please. All right. So, James. I know you're the.
Fun fact about me is I am just won my 5th Platinum Jubilee Award for being the greatest of all light bulb salesperson in all of Beecham County.
No one wants to know a fun fact about you.
Everyone
there are no
wants
fun
to know.
facts about you.
So that kind of talk is hurtful, and I believe that we could have a family meeting maybe.
What's
later
your best-selling light bulb?
I would have to say the Jackson 12 1884 turbocharge.
That's a fucking good light bulb.
Got really good crunch, really good power. As soon as you turn that bad boy fluorescent on and you hear the charge go through that thing will light up an entire warehouse just by itself, like the Lord's wisdom and infinite light filling up that warehouse.
What do you think's powering this house, baby?
Maybe you guys can talk later about energy.
Yeah. Definitely.
Listen, you guys will be meeting the other kids. You'll be meeting the other adults. So Brian can tell you guys different things to do around the house. And if you could, again, please leave that cocaine over there. Yes, thank you. No, Brian.
Yeah.
That was another reason we had problems with you, which is why we sent you away to college. Okay. Anyway, and then Mom died about the same time you were getting ready to go off to college. It was a very tough time for me. And what happened to your wife, Nick?
Yeah.
Look, it was an accident that happened. She was a lovely lady. Look, Martha left, okay? After the accident, she left, and she said that she didn't want anything to do with me again, okay?
Well,
and she's the one She's
was
the
the
one who
accident?
made the mistake.
I think so too, James. I think so too. You remember, Zoe? It wasn't a very friendly accident, you see. So it doesn't like it when I talk about it, so I'm gonna whisper it. Zoe, stop listening. Stop listening.
You're talking about my mom.
I am. I'm talking about her mom. Stop listening, Zoe. So what Martha did, Martha cut my brake lines. It wasn't a very, I'm
What?
telling you, Martha cut my brake lines. Martha was trying to kill me. It was after she caught me with the 3 other women in the coven. I wasn't
my
having an
God.
affair. I wasn't having an affair.
She didn't just cut them brake lines. She cursed them.
It's a
She
cult,
cursed them.
not a coven.
She cursed my brake lines for not having an affair.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so how did she have the accident? Because you're obviously here.
Well, the accident really happened when, this is the part that makes me a little embarrassed to talk about. Okay, this is a safe space, right?
No.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hush! You're not supposed to be listening. I put her in the car.
Oh, you
put her in the car, put the car in neutral and just kind of let it go.
Well, was she sleeping?
Yeah.
I see. So this was how many years ago, Zoe? Did this happen?
A year and a half ago.
Okay, and you have not, you did not have respected your father, and you don't get along with him anymore, nor do you get along with your uncle as a result of this, and they're covering it up. You think because she did the brake lines, her DNA's on the brake lines, so
it was her fault.
Okay. Okay.
She cut her own brake lines. I'm not sure what happened.
Okay. Well, listen.
She got my brake line.
Okay. Son and Zoe, let's go out into the other room. You two guys can stay here. I'm going to send in Andrew and Lydia. Lydia's the other witch.
Don't touch any light switches.
Okay. All right. Let's go, guys. Come on. Bye-bye.
Well, hello.
Howdy, howdy.
I sense a magical being about you, a presence.
You are very right. You are very right. Yes, yes.
Oh God,
am I
there's two of them.
something with you?
A European, James, a European.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. It's okay. The European magic isn't as dirty as my daddy told me.
See, look, when I came here, I didn't think I would have to deal with two of you. Now, James, you seem like you're a pretty stand-up guy. What do you think about this whole situation here with the witches?
Well, I personally think it's great. I mean, we can celebrate. We can learn from each other. We can create a synergy amongst us all. Maybe share.
Is something interesting. I am not sensing a brother energy between you two.
I'm sorry, what?
Your brothers?
It's because you can't actually sense anything, Lydia. This is what I've been trying to tell you. This is why I have to work a few states away.
I am not sensing a brother energy between the two of you.
I'm sorry, I'm sensing an absolute lack of believer energy from your husband.
Oh,
what
yes.
Is this? You're married to this?
He is marked for certain death and ruin.
Well, it's a good thing he's a CEO of a company with tons of people dependent on him for their careers and their lives and their livelihood.
James, whose side are you on?
Well, I don't know. I just think we could all be on the same side. I mean, no, I didn't get the magical genes. Maybe that's what you're picking up on, Miss Lydia. Okay, I never was that gifted when it came to the spiritual spellbinding bits. But I mean, I can read.
Oh,
that's something.
That is very good. James. I'm glad you can read. That's wonderful. Yes.
And there is a link between magic and the amount of light bulbs I've sold over the past 6 years, because I've sold over 750,000 boxes in this country alone, making it so that you can read your spell books at night.
a silver tongue.
I don't. Something is off. I just don't understand. You two. You two are brothers.
Yes, we're brothers.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why you're thinking it. Stop asking questions, okay?
You know, I don't see the family resemblance.
I don't see the family resemblance with you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But we are not related. We are married.
Well, maybe you should be.
I'm not related to Lydia at all.
Okay, if the kids want to meet now in the family room area, all the kids.
Jackie didn't touch any light switches, did you?
I was in the second master bedroom, and I found something that I like a lot.
Dude, no. I guess okay. Fuck. When you took it out of the wall, I mean, the lights are still on in the house, so that's a good sign. So you must not have messed it up that much. Why did you take the light switch out of the wall?
I am the house now. I switched this off, and it's over.
Well, you took it out of the wall. It's not going to do anything now.
I am one with the wall.
Oh my God.
Did you happen to find a bag of white powder and ingest it, perhaps?
I was supposed to go to my room.
I don't know where it is. I'm sorry.
My fucking dad probably took it, hiding it from me. If you find it, we're sharing. You brought it into my house. It's only fair that we get to share it.
I would like to share too.
You're not a part of this. Look, Zoe, I mean, we both lost our moms not too long ago, and we're both here. Nothing to do. Just saying. Just share the stuff. Have a good time. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we'll have like a real good time and show everybody.
That's right.
Yeah.
I think we will.
Even with this guy.
Even with this weird fucking weirdo taking my light switches. Flip it. You know what? Flip it. I want to see what happens when you flip it.
Don't you test me, boy.
Flip
I know
it.
what you did. I know what you did to that school.
Flip it.
I know what you did to the school.
What school?
Don't test me. Don't test me.
I'll test.
Okay, if the dads can meet with the brother, the two dads, and Uncle James.
No, sell. Oh, sorry. I've got to go. Jesus.
So what is it that you're even doing here, Andrew?
You know, honestly, I thought it would be good to get away with the company. You know, get away from the company, spend some time, quality time with my wife and a child.
See,
apparently that was a mistake.
I think it was a mistake because James actually orchestrated this whole trip because we've been keeping an eye on your company. You know, you've
why do you have an interest in Arcadia Analytics?
You've been stealing light bulbs from James for the last 10 years, and we finally tracked you down.
I don't know anything about that. Maybe James's light bulbs are just breaking.
You want to talk about that a little bit more?
How dare you insult a man's light bulbs on his vacation to his face after the years of theft in which you have lifted because your company needs power. So you take it from good, hard-working light bulb selling citizens just like myself. I'm so glad that I believe strongly in the power of my brother's hand, quite literally, his third hand, which has guided us all to this one convergence of souls.
Just let it out. I know you're mad about the light bulbs, but
you give me those commissions on those light bulbs.
Oh, we're mad.
You've just misplaced them. You need to look for them. All right? I don't have your goddamn light bulbs.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. That's how you've been powering your company for all these years. When you've got all those losses, my brother whipped up a magic spell that got us a copy of your financials, and we know that you're dirty. We know that you're dirty.
A magic spell. Magic doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Tell that to your wife.
Okay, Lydia, if you could meet with my son, Brian, you can meet in the garden room.
Hello, darling. Let me ask you. I brought this because I sense that there is something you are hiding, something you're not saying.
Is that a crystal ball?
Yes, it is. And if you just blow on it, just blow on it a little bit, blow. Oh my.
What?
Right.
What do you see?
I see a bomb. Is it a bomb? You have a bomb here?
No, not here.
But
that was a while ago.
But where do you have a bomb?
I don't have a bomb anywhere. Okay, it was fine. You want to know so bad? At my college in Seattle, I was working on an electrical project, and I rigged a bunch of lights together, and they exploded an entire wing of the school. That's what happened.
Yes, but it was on purpose.
No, it was not.
No? But
it was for a project.
Very good. You're very good with the lights. This makes no sense.
I am very good with the lights. But, sometimes you have an accident. You put the red wire with the yellow wire, and boom, it goes. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, just blow. Once more. Will you blow? Oh, Brian. You have it here. You're doing this here. With us right now, we're here.
The lights are rigged up here, and I told you to not touch the switches. And if anybody touches the switches, it's going to be bad.
Okay, Jack and Zoe, please go ahead and meet on the sunroom.
Hey, buddy.
Greetings.
What's your favorite TV show?
All of them. I sense that you don't like your parents.
I fucking hate my dad, and he just pawns me off to my stupid fucking uncle. They're weird. They have a weird relationship. They just seem like they're too close, And they make me seem like I'm the crazy one.
You are not crazy. You are you.
Thank you.
I don't very much like what I call a father.
What?
He's always leaving, going to places he calls Wisconsin.
How does that make you feel?
Well, I only have my mother, and she feeds me all of her potions, and I am her test subject.
Oh, I see. I'm sorry. Yeah,
you could say
any
I feel
day.
pawned off too. Yes.
Well, how about, since any day my dad's gonna start injecting me with some kind of potion, how's about you and I We team up against our parents, basically.
Yes. I could end it all with one switch.
Literally. How do we do that, though? How do we do that and then you and I not get hurt? Maybe we could save Brian, who's kind of hot, honestly. How do we do this?
When the ship goes down, we all go down. We are God's instruments.
Oh. So we all have to die?
But we go on our own accord.
Okay, if everyone could come on back into the living room, we have a alert that has come up. I've discovered that, Jack, don't touch that, please. I've found out that Brian was working with fusion, like a hydrogen fusion thing, to power the house. And I don't know if you guys remember the Hindenburg, but the whole place just blew up. So this house is very unstable. So I suggest we all get out of here as quickly as possible. And please do not do that, because we'll all blow up and we're all going to die. So I say, let's all get out now. Leave. Get out of the house as quick as possible. Hurry. Leave. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. This has been bed and breakfast. Okay, bring me back on. Wow, the whole place just blew up. All right, but now, you know what? This place doesn't exist anymore, so let's switch it. There we go. It's the ad agency. We're switching to the ad agency now, okay? So I'm the creative director of the ad agency. Make sure you guys are muted if you're not. We have 2 clients. They're going to be coming in here pitching their idea. And today we're going to find out if we want to pick up them as clients. Of course, we need the money, so hopefully it'll be good, but we don't need it that badly if we don't like the deal. We have a designer. We have our marketing team, who is a marketing and social media manager. We have our sales department and our legal department. So we're going to try and take a look at this. If everybody wants to come in to our meeting, that'd be great. Okay. Okay, we're just waiting for a couple to come on in. James, our legal guy, he doesn't work in the building. He works in a building right down the street, so he's probably trying to get here. A lot of people out here in New York out here. You know, it's hard to do that. But I'm glad you guys decided to come to our ad agency. And we have our 2 clients here, Nick and Lydia. And before we let you talk a little bit about your idea to everybody so they can hear it, I just want to introduce our staff here, starting with our designer, Andrew. Andrew will be working with you. Andrew's designed all sorts of stuff, from small objects to large objects, to portable things that are movable. So he's worked with pretty much all sorts of different kind of clients. The Rubik's Cube is one of the things he helped design when someone came with an idea of how you can do it, and they just weren't sure how to do it, and he was able to how to fix it in his design. It's of course, you know how that sold, so that was pretty big. Our marketing team of Brian is our marketing in terms of that, and Zoe's our social media manager. Zoe came from TikTok. She had over 3 million subscribers, and then she was worried that the TikTok banned, so she said, I better make sure I get another thing. So she's still on TikTok, but she decided to come over here. She's really newly hired, but she's got some really good creative ideas, so I think you're going to really love her. There's James, our legal guy. Thank you, James. James has worked with some of the brightest minds in the world, and he's covered some very, very important cases in terms of James, please. Copyright, you're on camera, James. Copyright law, infringement, and all those sorts of things, and patents. So I want to make sure that you are legally sound, the 2 of you. And Jack is our sales guy. Now, Jack, as you can see, I mean, he looks for sales. Jack is a part-time actor here in New York, but he had to make a living, so he decided to do sales. Okay, so he's really good at talking. He's very smooth. I think he got that from his acting background, and he can sell anything. I mean, he sold me on him. And this guy, he could sell a toaster to someone who doesn't have electricity. That's what I'm saying. This guy is way ahead of himself in terms of doing that. Okay, he was also a model here in New York for a while. He does a little bit of that still, but he does sales. He's so good at sales, Lydia and Nick, that he works only part-time here because he still has other acting gigs and modeling gigs. In fact, I think he just came from one, which is why he's dressed like that. Okay, well, now I'm going to turn it over to Nick and Lydia, our two clients, and tell us about your invention, and then we'll have you meet with everybody throughout the day.
So I just want to say it's so good to meet all of you, and you all seem like you're just kind of geniuses. So Nick and I are very excited to tell you about our idea. Nick, do you want to fill them in, or shall I?
I can start. Okay, so you guys, so what you gotta imagine is we've already had a great background, okay? We came from a background in making edible things, okay? Like edible underwear, those candy buttons. We even dived into, like the edible chocolate bars with the mushrooms in them, you know?
Yes.
We've dived into all sorts of edible things. We're onto a new edible venture, okay? Okay, so what's everyone got, okay? We're in New York City. A lot of people walk, but not everyone. Okay, you got a car, okay? We all got cars out in Boston, okay? So what you gotta do, you know what every car's got? You got a license plate on the car, okay? What if, instead of getting just one, you had one as a snack, okay? Your edible license plate, this one right here, this is edible. I don't eat it, because then I don't have a display. But it's edible. You got to believe me.
Okay, so let me just understand, so my team understands. You're going to make license plates. Are they going to be different sizes? And are they going to be different types of edibles? Are they going to be like a gummy edible?
One size.
One size.
Different size license plate?
No,
what
okay.
Are you talking about? God!
No, okay. So Nick, calm down. Yes. So yes, they'll be the size of the license plate. And in one of the ways we want to go here is with his and hers. We want a his and hers theme.
Okay.
And his, hers, and they. I know that there are they. So we want a his, a hers, a they model of our first edible license plate.
Okay, now I know they're edible, but is it going to be like a gummy, or is it going to be chocolate? I mean, are there different kind of things you can eat? Is it plant-based? What exactly is the edible made of?
Okay, does it get hot where you live? Would chocolate work? Okay, you gotta think. Yeah, that's okay. Sorry. Okay, that's why we created it. Okay, look, I don't want it to be gummy because it would stick to flies. We've tried all these things.
Okay.
We've tried all. We've gone through really extensive tests. We've tried all these things. Okay, gummies don't work. Chocolate doesn't work. Okay, so Lydia, you tell them what we made it out of.
Okay, really you know what? I'm gonna just let me meet with you two privately for a second. Staff, could you go out? You heard kind of what they're gonna do. I need to talk with these two for a second. Okay. Okay.
Sure.
All right. Thank you. Listen, you got to control your temper, okay? I got a staff here. I can't have you yelling at my staff and yelling at me, the owner of the company. Yeah, but I'm the owner. I'm the one who's going to decide if we want to pick you up and help you, okay? So I don't need you to give me an attitude, you know? I know you used to fucking be a gambler. I mean, I know that about you. I know your history.
A damn good one, okay?
Yeah, a damn good one almost got killed. So, you know.
Look. Find your happy spot.
Okay. Lydia, you talk for a while, Lydia. I just give me a minute, okay?
What's the gummy made of? The edible.
Well, it's not really a gummy. It's actually just a lot of preservatives so that we make sure it doesn't melt, it doesn't go bad.
Well, wait a minute. What if I don't think Kennedy's going to approve this? Preservatives. You wouldn't put a bunch of chemicals in there to preserve the edible?
Yes, we don't plan on asking him anything.
What, like edible plastic? Is that what you're creating?
Well, in a sense, but with flavor. There'll be red dye number 7.
Oh my God.
There's so many things that will. What we want is longevity, right? We need it longevity on the shelves. What we're thinking is truck stops along the major highways.
Okay, well, let our sales staff, that's a good idea, but you talk to our sales staff and our marketing people because they'll help you market it. I'm just trying to get, for my designer to understand what we're designing here, okay? So I got a pretty good idea of what's happening, okay? You're going to meet with my designer next. You can talk to him about the license plate and how you want it to package and what you want it to look like. Are they going to be, is he okay?
He is
trying to calm down.
It's an exercise, but I just wish he would look at my finger. Look at the happy spot.
Oh my God.
Look.
There it is. Okay. There it is.
All right. Okay. All right. I'm going to let you meet with the designer, but I'm going to meet with my staff first. Okay. Why don't you guys, you can go outside for a second. Thanks so much.
Oh, us? Okay.
Yeah. Just go on outside and get your license plate ideas together. Staff, come on in here. Okay. We're going to have to put up with these people. These people are freaks. Okay. The one guy is like got anger issues. He used to be a gambler and he almost, got killed. So I don't know who he owed money to, but he goes off the deep end. Then he'll start doing like breathing exercises when so I'm just preparing you when you go in because you're going to be meeting with him next, Andrew, and he might have a conniption fit. So, and then she's into some sort of, watch my finger deal. I don't know what anyway. We need the jobs, so we're going to do our best to go along with these people. But, it's weird. Okay, so does anybody have anything they want to say before they're going to meet him today?
Should we be gentle with them, or should we be, throwing all our ideas out onto the wall? Like, how should we approach these guys?
Well, she was talking about she wanted to market them in truck stops, and I thought that's stupid. Why would you give a trucker an edible when he's running a truck? I mean, so I stopped her there and said, let our team figure out how to market, because that was, what the hell is she thinking?
Yeah, I don't know.
When the other guy, I don't know, he's probably going to want to do it at gambling casinos for all I know. I don't know what he's going to do.
Wait, so these are pot edibles?
Yeah, hold on a second, Andrew.
And
Zoe,
on license plates?
Yeah, 1 second, Andrew. 1 second. Zoe, did you want to say something before? Then I'll go to you, Andrew.
Yeah. Since that whole TikTok ban thing, I totally tracked my social media a bit differently than I thought it was gonna go. So I reverted back to my so I can't post from this, but I have some ideas that I will happily show them and then make up the grid of the. So do you think they'll be mad at that?
I don't know what they'll get mad at. You guys are going to have a meeting with each other, you and marketing and sales together after the designer meets, and then talk about your ideas so you can go in and present them, okay?
Perfect.
That's your best time to talk to them. Now, Andrew, go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say, don't you think it's a bit dangerous having edible license plates? I mean, should you really be getting behind the wheel when...
Well, they're not on their car. They're not put on the car. They're not actually a license plate on it. It's like gifts. It's their license plate, or they can, I love you, they can personalize it, I'm guessing. You can talk to them about that. And just kind of see where, but it's the same, it's the size of a license plate. He went off the rails when I said, do you have a smaller one? Because there are smaller license plates you can get in gift shops. So, get a bigger, regular size license plate. Maybe you can talk to them about colors, the thickness of the edible. And James, you see anything legally? I mean, some states are probably not going to allow us to sell it.
Right. States' rights is going to have to be a big thing. Be a big thing for this. Because how is this going to work with all the other cars out in the road? And then you start making double numbers on the.
Well, they're not on the. Okay, all right. So you're having one of your moments, aren't you?
No, I'm not. I'm fine.
You're having one of those moments where you're really not making sense again because you didn't listen.
That's not true.
And
look, I'm sharp as a tack. I'm at the top.
Your tie's on crooked. I don't know who put your tie on.
I'm trying to fix that all
no, you see what happens
fine.
is
I swear, Kent, come on.
You went out to the clubs again last night and you didn't get any sleep.
No, I didn't.
That's why you were late. That's why you were late to the meeting, okay? That's why I told you I was going to give you another shot.
I was wrestling with the tie.
Okay.
Ken.
All right.
Ken.
Yeah.
It's like the tie.
Right. Yeah, Jack. Let Jack talk. Jack, how are you going to sell this thing?
Don't worry. We're going to sell the hell out of this thing. This ragtag bundle of freaks. We're going to turn them into superstars. And I know it. And we're going to sell it. James, no need to worry. We're going to get this sold in all the states. And all 55 of them, all right? We're going to sell this thing. We're going to turn them into stars. Kent, you don't worry, baby, because we're going to make it happen.
Puerto Rico, Haiti, Cuba, they're not states. We haven't taken over Canada yet or Greenland. Okay? So we've got 50. You're counting states that Trump said maybe we could take over. We can't. We don't own them yet, Jack.
Well, we're going to take them over.
Okay, I don't know if you really want to talk about that with the clients, especially if you bring it up in front of Nick, and then I don't know what's going to happen with that dude. Okay, thank you guys. This is a great meeting. I'm going to have the designer. I'm going to leave now, go into my office, and designer, stay out here. I'm going to send in the clients right now. Okay, good luck. Thank you.
Hello.
Hi there.
So I hear that we're thinking about making these, how do I put this, adult in nature.
Oh, okay. So, we can.
Now, are you sure, like, getting behind the wheel with these license plates?
No.
Just munching away.
No. The license plate, it's not for the road. It's a gift. We have made contact with and have a loose agreement with area prisons, and they are going to do the prototypes of the license plates because we want them to be personalized. We want them to say, Chad plus lens equals love, those kinds of things. And and because they have nothing else to do other than make license plates, they're going to be able to make them,
so fast.
at the drop of a hat.
So fast.
Yes, fast, like lightning fast. Yeah.
Good. Now, so getting into the design element of it, I'm thinking that we do a whole lot of colors, like psychedelic.
Psychedelic. Okay.
Andrew, yeah, like psychedelic colors.
I got a question for you. Can you show me a state license plate that matches the psychedelic colors? I mean, maybe you got New Mexico with the bright green, okay? But we're trying to go for realism here, okay?
Yes.
See,
but
the next
that's
thing.
The great thing is that by making them psychedelic colors and pinks and purples, they really pop.
But
and
they need to be
you
realistic.
don't have license plates that really pop.
Right. So
would they still have the state slogan?
Yes.
Good. That's important.
Talk to legal about the different slogans we can put on, because I think some states might have an issue with this, but we should be all great to go ahead. I don't know. Maybe we put like LEDs in the license plates.
Well,
really
be
make them pop.
Andrew.
Edible LEDs.
Oh, Andrew, you are getting so close to the right idea, but then you keep adding other things. You keep adding some other thing, and it's not good. Okay, it's not good. Okay. I'm trying to be nice.
Right. I just went to design school. You obviously know more about design than I do.
I'm catching a little bit of disrespect here. Okay, I feel like you're being a little sarcastic. I'm not appreciating it.
Disrespect. I mean, what's your level of education? Let me just ask you.
Oh,
really?
Look, Andrew. Look.
Okay.
Well, okay. No, you're right. You're right, Lydia. You're right. I don't need to fight. With him. He's just a little man. I'm a big man. I don't need to fight with a little man.
You are such a big man. Look at how big you are. Look at you being a bigger man. Look at you being a bigger man.
Okay, if social media marketing and sales can get together and brainstorm.
Jack, Brian, hi guys. So we obviously need to talk to Andrew about this at some point, but I have some ideas that I just kind of want to throw out there because I just want to see where we're at. This is how I interpret things, and I'm known for my great ideas.
Sure. Let's see.
So I apologize again for the paper. I'm still kind of working on getting back an iPhone because I thought the TikTok ban would be over. People would be back to their phones. Whole other story. All right. So for these license plates.
Yeah.
So the license plate idea that I had. Well, so I think on social media we should post each state, like introducing New York, Munch Me, Sex Sells, right? And then New Jersey. Forget about it. Introducing New Jersey, hashtag The Sopranos. Introducing California. There's a lot of fish out there. Filet-o-fuck. Sex sells. These are going to be for couples and enjoyment of sex and all that good stuff, but state by state. Friendly. I only got to 3. I only had like 20 minutes.
I love it. Sex sells. You nailed it. Right on the head. I'm a living example, right?
Just shut up.
I love it.
You also forgot to call me the other night, but
yeah. Okay, we don't need to bring. We don't need to bring that into the office.
No, I called Zoe last night. Yeah.
You did?
It sure doesn't look like you did.
What time?
Oh, you didn't specify which Zoe. No, I didn't call you. No, sorry.
You know who'd never forget to call you Zoe would be me.
I knew it.
Brian, you want her number?
Oh my.
Yeah, if you got it, it'd be great.
Yeah, no problem.
Brian, I look forward to your call.
Yeah, I'll call you.
Zoe, can you give him your number? I don't know. I don't got your number. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You don't even have it. Oh.
No, I got a new phone.
See, someone like me would never forget your number.
Brian, thank you. I appreciate that. And you know what? I don't even think you need my number at this point because right after this, how about we just go back to my office?
That sounds great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So take that, Jack.
Yeah.
Damn, man. No, I will not be doing that. That's what Zoe will be doing. So.
Okay, James, could you come in my office with Andrew? Okay. James. Okay, I need you to focus, James, for a little bit now, okay? Just if you could. Okay, Andrew, I know I hired you because I'm dating your mother, and I know you just got out of design school, but you can't put lights. They're not going to be able to eat a goddamn light. So I don't know what you're talking about. Then you didn't listen to them saying it's not, the license plate's not on the car. Okay, think of it like a box of chocolates, but it's an edible license plate that they can come up with ideas. What the hell's going on here? Because they just called me and complained about you. They said the psychedelic stuff, like they think you're in the 60s as a hippie or something.
I mean, the 60s was a really beautiful period. You've gotta understand, and I'm thinking that especially with this, we want to go for sort of that vibe, that hippie vibe.
Yeah, I know your uncle was Ken Kesey, but I don't think we really want to be bringing up psychedelics. It's maybe we can get him to do one, but I don't know, maybe just San Francisco license plate or something. James, are you here? What's going on? Okay, what is the legal aspects of, you think that they want to sell them in every state? I guess Jack wants to sell them in Greenland and Canada and other places too. So
now I'm looking at the international paperwork for that because that got green lighted. I think a problem that we're just having is like, a lot of the ingredients being used here are illegal. Like they make things super delicious, but very addictive, and with the obesity the obesity problem in the nation.
Okay, all right. Here we go again. Okay, you're not making any sense again. It's not Ozempic. Okay, it's not Ozempic. No. First of all, edibles are legal in certain states, so you need to do the research. Yeah, just
no. I said the ingredients that are being used here are not. It's like Fanta. Do you remember Fanta? It's like the stuff that goes in Four Loko. Like this stuff is bad. Like it's literally just bad for you. It's bad for your.
So you read all the ingredients that they're going to put in?
Yes. What do you think I've been doing the paperwork for? I mean, I've been running through files.
He's been reading the ingredients. He's been testing the products.
You tested them? Oh, so that's what's going on with you today. You're testing the product?
Not on myself. Like.
It's in the glass. You're drinking it. You're drinking.
I'm not. That's ridiculous.
You microwaved it down to make it liquid.
What? You don't even know how this stuff works.
Okay. All right. One other thing. She's getting She wants prisoners to make the license plates. You don't think that's stupid? They'll be eating them. You're going to cut into the profits. You can't have prisoners making drugs.
Well, now you got me looking at the paperwork for the state prisons, and I mean, dealing with those forms are also going to be very legally messy. I mean, we might not be able to get this thing off the ground for another 6 years.
Okay, well, you're going to be meeting with the clients in sales, and you need to bring some of this.
Do everything, right?
Okay, so don't drink anymore, please. Okay, you're not going to the club early. You're staying the whole day today. Okay. The club opens in this 24-hour club you go to, but that's weird.
I have constitutional rights. Okay,
I don't know what that means.
I'm not going to be stuck here. Like, this is not a prison. Okay, like
just for the
you want me to go.
Just for the rest of the day. Just let's get through this day. Okay, let's try and stay normal. Okay, thank you, Andrew. If you could go back and maybe come up with some other ideas because they're pissed at you. Okay.
Go great.
Yeah, marketing, social media, please meet with the clients about your ideas. I'm going to go get some coffee.
Hey, clients, how we doing?
Good.
Good.
Are you two all right?
Yeah.
We're great.
Did we interrupt?
We've been busy.
Oh, so good.
Yeah, we've been busy coming up with ideas for you guys. Zoe, our social media person here, has whipped up some wonderful mock images of some stuff for you. So Zoe, why don't you go ahead and run them through your shit?
Yeah. So let's think about this as like a grid, right? So like social media, like 3 by 3 by 3, and we're introducing each state, right? So New York can be like munch me, like munch me out, right? And then in New Jersey, we can appeal to the Italians, the mob. Forget about it. And then introducing California, filet-o-fuck. Or filet-o-fuck me, whatever you want. And this is gender neutral. This is whatever people want it to be, whoever they identify as, whoever they want to filet-o-fuck, if you will.
Yeah.
Okay, so I two things. One, I just am confused because you're the social media manager, but I'm looking at paper. I thought maybe you would have something digital for us, or
I'm working on it. Totally working on it. I have this that I can certainly take pictures of, and then I could probably borrow Brian's phone maybe tomorrow night at 7, and give you like a
hold on
real
you
like
just borrow Brian's phone.
Wait,
do you not have your own phone? You're the social media person.
I
don't get you on a phone. That's not the problem. You don't have a phone.
I do. It's right here, okay?
Okay. So, all right. Okay. So that was the first thing. The next thing is that I'm just wondering if what I have heard from the young people is that what's important is doing the dances on TikTok. So, could you guys just do maybe just, I know that this is last minute and I'm just throwing it at you, but if I said to you, edible license plate dance, like do you have something that you might do on TikTok?
Maybe something like
something
like that. It could be anything.
All right.
Okay.
I mean, that was pretty great. I mean, that was just right there.
Look,
that was
he gave us not a lot of time to come up with a dance. I mean, this is probably as good as you're going to get right now.
I feel like you guys have been busy doing other things and not really working on our project.
Why don't you tell us what you've been doing, Brian?
Yeah. Well, what I've been doing is, I heard from the big man himself that Lydia here was wanting to market in truck stops. So yes. I've been kind of on the communication line with some truck stops, seeing what their interests would be in a line of edible license plate products. So I've been on the phone with Loves. I've been on the phone with Chevrons, going for those guys, trying to get some sort of marketing brand deal going on here between you guys and the truck stops. They're starting to bite. I don't have a big sell quite yet, but I'm getting there. Don't you worry.
You're so powerful.
Okay, sales meet with and legal meet with the clients now, please. Sales and legal.
Nick, are you thinking? What are you thinking?
I was surprised by the marketing.
Yeah, I can.
James, you get out of the bathroom, James. Thank you.
Yeah, Ken.
I'm sorry. Are you on the phone?
Okay.
Are you on the phone?
Oh, hey, sorry guys. That was just my boss. He was just asking about like if I had any lawyers that he recommended on my. Anyway.
Yeah. So just talking to your boss, and this is your lawyer. What are you?
What's up?
Okay.
Sorry, I just didn't know we were having this in my office. I really didn't know, guys.
It is a little. It's a little dirty.
Is it right?
Yeah. There's you just mind the papers. Mind the papers.
Hey.
Why are we selling gummies? We should just sell you.
What?
And you too, Nick.
Do a little shape of me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait. What's
Nick,
going on?
Look at you, man. Nick, you're like the biggest guy in the room too. Like, man, stop taking up all the man in here. You know what I mean?
know. He's so big.
Okay. All right. Okay. So this is good. This is apparently he's you can save the that for the people you're trying to sell things to. We're trying to sell the product, okay?
No, fuck the product. Sell yourself, all right?
Yeah.
Sell yourself.
Yeah.
I
you guys are good enough.
I thought of a TikTok dance for the license plates. But do you think? I mean, that's silly. Why would I even do that?
No, it's not silly, babe. I mean, come on. Everyone's gonna see your pretty face. I'm gonna be like, oh my god, how do I be like Lydia? And then they're gonna buy the gummies. That's how you sell.
Slight legal question. How are we gonna get this on TikTok when TikTok's like illegal?
Oh.
Do you not watch the news?
Isn't there an underground?
No, I don't.
Okay. Who is this guy?
All right.
Oh, Nick, tell us
for
what
all
you're
social
thinking.
media questions, we have a person named.
Yes, she uses paper.
Zippy.
Zoe.
She uses paper.
Zapata. Yeah, that's her.
She has a flip phone.
Sure. Why not?
This might be the worst guy to ask, but look, I did have a question for the legal team.
Yes.
Once we're done with this license plate extravaganza, I was thinking we could move into credit cards and social security numbers.
Oh my god. What's
All
happening?
right. Okay. Look.
Oh
Can
my.
you slap him? Can we slap him? Can I do anything? Oh God, he's awake. It might be worse now. Holy
Nick,
God.
I'm one step ahead of you. All right? I love your product so much. I already bought it.
Oh.
I already got the prototype that you guys sent me. And I think it's great. These things are really cool.
Yeah.
And I just love the whole idea of.
Is that is that a trademark name though? Can we do that? Can we do
Jack,
that legally?
Jack, don't eat it.
Can we do that legally? It's a trademark name. Can we do that?
I thought these were gummies.
Boston
these license plates.
I'm gonna have to find
Bourbon
out.
Street?
Oh, God.
What's okay, Nick? Follow my finger. Look, Nick. Follow my finger. You're gonna find it. You're gonna find it. Come on.
Okay, if everybody could come on back into my office, thank you. Okay. Okay, James, out of the bathroom. James. God damn it.
He's probably asleep.
I should not put a bathroom in your room, your office. Okay. James, just so you guys know, it works here. Okay, what's going on? Brian, you look like you just had sex.
Yes, and their office smells like it.
No,
hey, nice job, Brian.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm beginning to think, Lydia,
Thanks, Jack. Yeah.
Nick, I just don't know if we're the team for you. I think, I wish I could say that, but Andrew is just a beginning designer, and I hired him because of I'm sleeping with his mother.
Could we have Jack?
Jack, well, I think Jack did mention he will work with you separately if you want. He can. Okay. He's part-time here, so if you need Jack to help you sell, that's good. Brian, I don't know how that mattress got in your room, your office. I don't remember seeing a mattress in there at the beginning of the day. You okay there, Zoe? Everything okay?
So good right now.
Yeah, I bet that is. Okay. All right. So, and James, I'm going to have you stay over just a little bit longer because
I just found out that this isn't the 403B3B that would get us into the prison system, but this is a calendar.
That's great, James. Thank you very much. Well, good luck on your license plates. This has been Ad Agency. Okay, there's our two shows, guys, out of this. And let's introduce our cast, starting with Lydia.
Hello. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Brian.
Thanks for being here, everybody.
Zoe.
Thank you for watching.
Nick. Andrew.
Hey, thanks for staying with us.
Jack.
Hope we made you laugh.
James.
Does anybody have a nail clippers that actually works? That'd just be great. Yeah.
And I'm Kent. We'll see you in 4 weeks with a brand new show. So check us out then. I don't know what we're going to do next, but it will be fun.